How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind. Now, before I carry on, I need to have a little word and a rant to you guys, because there's been a slight issue. So, this is part 11, but to me, technically, it's part 12. So let me explain. So I started a mission. I was gonna do, let's have a look, let's go across a tab, let's try and figure this out and get this across perfectly. So we're on mission 11 here. Now, unfortunately, I recorded another 30 to 40 minutes video of mission 11, and then when I saved everything, apparently that 30 to 40 minutes ended up being a 6-minute recording. At some point, somewhere, my recording device stopped recording. And unfortunately, you cannot replay missions. I can go to my history, but I cannot do anything. I've just got ticks or crosses. I don't know. So, to explain, there was a mission where I was going to go do something. I can't exactly remember what it was. And I got to the train station, the metro, whatever you want to call it. And Vega gave us an option to go to two places. One was the bank, which was this mission here, so it would have gone on to 12. Or the other was mission 11, which was go rescue Alison Stanek. Now, if you remember Nomad Stanek, he was the guy in the bar saying his daughter was the one that he thinks was making the bombs. So I decided to choose Alison. We went to this apartment block where she was on the top floor. It was quite an easy mission, to be honest. Made our way to the top floor, and that's where we met Alison, and we had a dialogue conversation where I had to choose the right answers again. I selected all the correct ones. She was a bit mental, but she came to her senses because she had some people in a tower, I think she was brainwashing. So she told us about the bombs, who she'd given them to, why they were made, all that kind of stuff. And she then got arrested. It was at that point where I left the video. And I was going to carry on with it because I have to travel to a new location. We also have a point of interest here, which we're going to do now. And yeah, and then it only recorded 6 minutes out of the 30-minute video. So unfortunately, I don't have this part here to show you. I cannot replay it. I cannot do anything. So that's pretty much what happened. We met Nomad. We found Alison. We had a little conversation with her. And now we need to travel to Devani, whatever that other place is, because Marchenko is the bad guy, which was really obvious. But something else popped up. We're going to go to too close to home. A murder happened pretty much outside of our apartment. When she first heard what happened and how it happened, she was worried. So we're going to go investigate this point of interest, which is through here. I guess I can go through this. I can just walk through it. Okay. So that's a dead body. He looks important. Detective Cole Montag. And who are you? Okay. So this is interesting. Okay, yeah. Let me pick this up, and I will have a word with you, my lady.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
She's got no legs, man.
I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Aug victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
I used to be, but I'm not now. Let's go with no. Well, I don't know. I can do. I was a cop once. Old habits die hard. Let's go with that one.
I work with someone else, another agency.
That's perfect. Do you outrank the police?
Depends who you ask.
The detective here. He's not willing. I got the feeling he doesn't care.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
Oh, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest.
When you say maybe,
Because
that means a
if
yes, yeah?
I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
It's natural to be scared. You may not think much of the police here, blah blah blah, but it doesn't mean you should hold back information. Oh, let's go for reassure.
You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. But that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
They don't have it in them to protect me. They have neither the will nor the courage.
Be that as it may, still probably your best hope for helping to catch the killer.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an aug.
Okay.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about
Okay,
what
sweet.
happened.
Let's go
How
talk
come you don't
to.
kill him and not to me?
You look pretty
Away
beaten
from
up.
crimes.
You got no legs, that's for sure. Where is he? There he is. Hi, Mr. Mustache.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
Oh, that's not cool. There's no reason this should be complicated. Someone gets killed. Yes, alright. Scathe, you're giving the cops here too much credit from what I've seen. Okay. I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between them, between what you were told to do and what you know is right. Let's go relate.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do? Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Right, okay, so they're playing, we got to travel to Devani, yeah, optional, investigate the crime scene. Ooh, let's play a bit of Sherlock, shall we? Okay, what we got here? A studio bag, which we don't need. Right, let's get out of my crime scene. Excuse me, can you stay away from the suspect? Oh, examine. Marks. Oh, nice. She has no arm. What else we got? Bruises on the neck. So looks like the bruises, neck, strangled. That's what I thought. Needle. There was a piece of a broken needle sticking out of Angelina Gunn's right shoulder. Okay. Out of her right shoulder. What else we got? Some blood. Augmented bits. Okay. How do we find? Do this, I guess.
You found something.
Yeah, I found some. Ooh, hello. ID. Just a normal girl. Broken glasses. Okay, so some stuff's making sense. We gotta find someone. She doesn't wear glasses, does she? No, she didn't wear glasses on her ID. 6 out of 7. Need one more. I'm missing. There. EMP fragment. Okay. So someone knew what they were doing. I've got all the ID. Let's go find Johnny. Excuse me. So he said he was a couple blocks down. So let's go walk to. Oh, a couple of blocks where I have to take the metro to get to him. Genius. Okay, let's just go find him then, I guess. Which one? Up there. Ooh. I don't think I've ever been to this area. We'll find out. Normally the cops, there we go. Normally the cops check you when you come to a new one.
Naturals only. Now, let's have a look at your documentation while I decide what to do with
Whatever you say, officer.
Oh, well, it was really nice that time.
That was interesting reading. But if you think those fancy codes will keep me from dragging you in next time, you've got another thing coming. Get lost and stay in your section.
You got some attitude. Oh, but you got beautiful eyes. Hey, do you want to go on a date? No. You look a bit psycho anyway. It would be a great story to tell our kids how we met. Which way are we going? Oh, he's in these apartment blocks just here. Perfect. Which one's he at? I don't know, because my thing's not showing me. Oh, okay, it's in that one. I guess we go up these stairs. And we go say hi. It's unlocked. Well, let's go. Johnny? Johnny Gunn? I'm here to arrest you on suspicion of murder. Am I going to play good cop? Let's just shut this just in case I've got to beat him up. I'm going to play good cop or bad cop. Let's see how it works out depending on what one I want to do.
Bust into a man's home, you should at least bring
Your door was open, dude. I'm not really busting in.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
Learn to lock it.
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Okay. Which
I've been
one?
married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Okay. Well, okay. I don't want to suspect him yet, because I don't want to get him angry yet. So let's go with something nice like that.
Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me, so I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight.
Okay, he's
being
stable.
cooperative.
Maybe we should try and anger him a bit. He looks like one of those people that if you get angry, he might tell us what to do. Oh, belt. Let's do that one.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I've gone up against them before. I've seen a lot of them die. It doesn't mean anything. It's just that I dealt with the company a while back. I'm familiar with their retirement plan. Looks like they're treating you real well, Johnny. Yeah, I like that one.
Familiar with their retirement plan.
I'm gonna be cocky now.
Looks like they're treating you real well, Johnny.
Fuck you.
Oh,
I was
okay.
New South Wales
Dialogue
man.
stuff.
Hell, I'm still there. Probably gonna spend the rest of my life trying to get out. See, this is the price a man pays to no longer take orders. And something tells me you're not paying it.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe
Omega.
me. But, bell tower wasn't all that big on choice.
Okay, 2 Omegas. Oh, this is
Do what they
different.
want, make
Wait,
you do what they want,
sympathize.
Replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right?
Omega.
At least that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
That means he didn't strangle her,
And then they told me what they wanted.
because there'd be
to do
fingerprints.
And what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. It's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
I don't think he did, because, I don't know. It depends if there's I don't know, man. Let's have a look. He might have used someone else's hands or something, but you may not have left a mark on Angela's neck, but that doesn't mean I don't think you're innocent. I didn't come here to arrest or absolve you. I only ask questions. I'm sorry for what the bell tower did to you. I go
I
ignore.
didn't come here to arrest or absolve you. Only to ask questions.
Apology accepted. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone.
Okay.
Freedom of the press a threat to our freedom?
Travel to optional. Find compelling evidence. Ooh, well, what's that? I'll take that.
Sure, kick me
Yeah.
while I'm down.
Oh, what are you doing? Where are you going?
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Okay, you're going in there. I thought you were going to like chuck me out or something. No, you're just getting another beer. Let's search your drawers. Nothing in there. Let's go and scan and see if we got... What's that? That looks interesting. Medical referral form. Sensation you're describing are not possible. 2024 was a good year for hands. It's no more possible for your knuckles to itch than your palms to sweat or your fingers to leave prints. Biomedically speaking, these things cannot happen given the model. Okay, right. Medical referral form.
If there is.
So that means something that he can't do prints. You've got nothing for me to take in here. Okay, so oh, hello. Alright, I guess we're done here then. Let's talk to him, see if he has anything else to say about that.
Between you and me, folks, the collective is
No?
the most
You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time.
Okay, well, let's get out of here then. Thank you for your... What's that? It's a box. Thank you for your time, Mr. Gunn. I'm going to go take this evidence back to the policeman, and we'll have a discussion about it there.
Look out.
$99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, buck it down, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. What? I've been here already. Why are you
Hold
asking
it,
for ID?
Clyde. You took the wrong train car. That
No, I
was for
didn't.
humans.
I left here
Let's see
about
your
5 minutes
documents.
ago.
You'd better
And
hope
I'm back
they are
all of a sudden.
impressive credentials, but not impressive enough for you to pass as unnatural. Don't do it again. Go on. Get out.
Man, I wish I could just like stun you guys and knock you out. I probably could, but if I get my gun out here, all hell's gonna break loose. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Knock one down. I have some evidence.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Okay, sweet. About the case. Alright, I have some questions about the murder. Let's do that first,
Alright,
just in
I have
case
some
anything else
questions
pops
about
up.
the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn.
Oh god, now you tell me.
He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
Okay, right. What we got? People hold a hell of a grudge against Hawks ever since the incident. You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you, right? Yeah, still that one.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an aug, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
Okay, career, how long? Let's just go continue.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Okay, what's suspects? Do you know if the victim had any enemies, modus, or what's that mean? Did the killer leave anything behind? Does it strike you as odd?
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
Okay, let's just ask about everything. Let's go broken needle.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an aug. Don't you all have to shoot up that new pulse shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
Okay, marks.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the aug removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder.
That's right.
It reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and aug removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
Okay, something to go on, and finally fingerprints.
Found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one.
Man, you're really shit
This
at
is
your
exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Okay. Crime scene.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
Okay. Oh, we got more stuff. EMP fragment. We haven't really learned
I
anything
found what
about
looks
that
like a
yet.
grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
Broken
I
glasses.
found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
Finally, press ID.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Okay, enlighten me. We care about this.
I don't know, man.
Angela Gunn was a journalist. Maybe this is work-related. Maybe she uncovered something she wasn't supposed to.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, back. Oh, might as well do suspects.
Do you know
It's
if
coming
the
up with
victim
loads
had
of
any
stuff now
enemies?
about this case.
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Okay, Johnny Gunn.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now don't get me wrong, I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
Were you able to get anything out of the witness? Sounded like she might have seen something.
Who? Little Miss Mousy? I was under the impression Daria was your domain. Apparently, I'm not good enough to talk to.
Okay, what about this evidence that I've got? Oh my god, I've gone through so much. Complete.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Accuse Johnny. I think your hunch was right all along. As much as I hate violating... No, I'm gonna go that. The truth is we're not even close. Not yet.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
Look, I didn't find who the killer is. Sometimes you have to admit there just isn't enough to go on. But the pieces don't fit. Not yet, anyway. But I do know Johnny Gunn didn't kill his wife.
How can you be sure?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Is that it?
Hey, rookie,
Optional.
get over
The
here.
harvester. I think this is part of it. We'll carry on doing it, man. I want to complete this. Why do we have to keep going to all these new places?
Daria, are you there?
Is that you,
Examine.
neighbor?
Examine
checking up on
Slomishki's
me?
notes.
It's very sweet.
I can't do that now,
Are
apparently.
there any leads?
We spent most of our time eliminating suspects. I still don't know who killed Angela.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I think we're going to end the episode there. What I'm going to do, though, quickly is travel to this other place for that other mission, which isn't going to come up on my map because I haven't selected it. Oh, here we go. What's this? That's changed as well now, hasn't it? Meet at the helipad. Yeah, that's changed. That was under a different thing, that was. Let's go over there. Alright, I think we should just get to the helipad and we'll see what happens there. If we're going to go actually into the base, I might just jump into the shooting range to get rid of that point of interest. Because it's annoying which way we're going this way. I still don't know my way around these towns. So I'm pretty happy we've got... Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, the helipad's in a different place, isn't it? Do. So let's... Can I go in here yet? Can I hack that? No, I can't even hack that. I just need the code. We'll open this up, see what it leads to, and we'll end it at that next mission. Just to get this out of the way.
So you found the bomb maker. Linked everything to Ark.
Not exactly.
Jesus, Jensen.
We did find the bomb maker. Allison Stanek, a local resident. We have her in custody now. But she told me she'd made dozens more bombs before we arrested her, and she delivered them to Viktor Marchenko.
So it was Ark.
A splinter faction inside Ark. I'm telling you, Miller, something more is going on here. Stanek told me Marchenko has a base of operations in the Swiss Alps, a research facility called Garm. That sound like something Ark has the resources for to you?
I'll contact McCready. Get him and a few analysts to work up a plan.
We need to move on this now. Chicane and I can fly there and back, get a lay of the land, while Mac and his team do the research.
Really? Got it all figured out in that clockwork head of yours. Oh, what the hell? I'm in.
You got enough fuel to get to Switzerland?
To get us there, sure.
Fine. Do it. But this is recon only. Do not engage. Contact me the minute you have something.
Yes, sir.
You've proven yourself so far on this one, Jensen. Don't screw it up.
Copy that. Miller's not used to giving compliments, is he?
He's getting static from the brass. They're starting to riot in Gollum over that shit with Rucker. I'm sure he doesn't blame you. Much. Anymore.
And what do you think?
I think tracking that bomb maker was some fine work. If the intel you got from her stands true, Gollum City will be the least of our problems. So what do you say we go find out how deep in it we are, right? You all set?
Let's have a look. Might see some... I'm just going to say not yet.
Not quite. Let me take care of some things first.
You know where I'll be.
And we'll click yes in the next episode. So there we go. We completed that side mission. Well, I think we've completed half of that side mission. Of the Johnny thingy, that lady dying and all that stuff. What's all over here? Painkillers. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We are going on to a main one now, where we're going to go to the lovely Swiss Alps. Not for any skiing or holiday, we're going to go try and figure out what this Garn place is and Menchenko's doing over there. So, yeah guys, I'll see you in the next one. And as always, if you hit the like button, it helps me out a lot. See you in the next video. Peace.